Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk to you about Kratom and specifically the substance that's being, part of Kratom, which is the 7-OH. I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video. As Kratom and 7-OH use grows, clinicians are developing protocols for addiction treatment. So the behavioral health space that we work in is reacting. Great, I love it. Kratom and 7-OH may be marketed as herbal supplements, but they function like opioids, shaping how clinicians treat addiction. It was about a year ago that Jonathan Pellini, a nurse practitioner and director of operations with Crossroads Treatment Centers, first started noticing patients coming in seeking help for addictions to Kratom and its synthetic derivative, 7-OH. And since then, that population has grown. I would say that within the last 6 months, we've seen an even bigger increase with Kratom and 7-OH patients coming in looking for help to stop using those substances, Pellini said. Kratom has been around for a long time, but I think it's kind of gained popularity in recent years, and then 7-OH has been an even more recent development. Addiction experts and clinicians both say substances can function like opioids and that 7-OH is particularly potent, drawing comparisons to morphine and fentanyl. That's the kind of stuff, fentanyl is the stuff that kills you. Morphine is the kind of stuff they give you when you're in a hospital. As government officials ranging from the municipal level all the way to the FDA grapple over how to regulate or even ban these relatively new drugs, addiction clinicians have been left to figure out health risks and treatment options on their own. It's problematic for both populations, the at-risk recovery population, people that are in recovery, and then the new people who are using it or who are unaware of the addiction component of it. So you get where I'm going with this, right? I mean, you got people that are relapsing because they think this stuff is safe. And then there are people who have never had a substance use disorder that are developing a substance use disorder because, again, they think it's safe. And just to be clear, I know I've talked about marijuana a lot. I've talked about Kratom. I've taken quite a bit of heat. So let me, for lack of a better word, concede this point. I believe that there are medicinal purposes for marijuana and there are medicinal purposes for Kratom. One very nice person posted how she's been using Kratom to treat various medical issues. Great, I learned something and I appreciated that she posted it because I learned something new. And I learn something new every day about the behavioral health space. I also learn something new about the practice of law. And I'm 32 years in, right? That's why they call it the practice of law. Hopefully you get better as you do it more. So I'm willing to concede that. But this is the stuff that you're buying, for lack of a better word, off the street. You're buying it at a gas station. And it's causing all kinds of problems. And I think we need to regulate it. Do I think a ban would work? No. We tried to ban alcohol. We tried to ban marijuana. And it just doesn't work. People will find other sources to get it. So that's not the answer. We've got to regulate it somehow, restrict somehow, and maybe people that are selling this stuff on the street should be prosecuted and punished so we deter people selling street drugs. But again, that's probably a different issue for a different video on another day. In any event, if you're a family out there and you've got a loved one who's using this, any other substance, marijuana, and you've tried to get your loved one to go to treatment, or they go and they never stay, and this cycle of chaos and sleepless nights just goes on and on and on, and you're done. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired. We'd like to talk to you. Let's discuss what options may or may not be available, both legal and non-legal, and maybe a combination of both. Who knows, right? It's about giving you options. And if there's an issue going on in your family and I've not made a video about it, let me know. I'll make you a video because if it's affecting your family, I'm sure it's affecting somebody else's. And I make these videos so that you get the information that you need. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. They tell me that it helps with the Google algorithm so we can get these videos out to more people and help more families. So please, it helps. And if you want more of this content that I make every day, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.